I doing, girl? I'm getting ready to make some tea. You gonna come over? Yes, girl. Come on over, girl. I am so glad that we got rid of that joker. Woman to woman, girl. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes, girl. I'm just looking through the sales here, and yeah, girl. When you get ready, just come on over. Come on over. I'll start getting the tea ready right now. All right, girl. I'll see you in a minute.
Hey, y'all, come on in here. Come on in here and have some tea with me. All right, you know what? I have been finding a lot of teapots lately. And so, that kind of caused me to do a little research into tea. Now, we have coffee and we have tea, but it seems like to me when we have tea, the vibe, the mood is a little bit more calmer than it is when we have coffee. It seems like, you want to kind of contemplate things, you're going to kind of take your time. Say like if somebody invites you to a high tea or something like that, you already know you're going to be there a minute, but sometimes if they say, okay, well, come, let's have coffee, let's kind of be a minute, but not really. You just going to do what you're going to do, then you're going to hit the road. All right. So anyway, speaking of that, now I want to kind of introduce you to some of my teapots, but first we're going to do a little background on teapots, like when you get them from the thrift store. Now I got mine primarily from the thrift store. So when you do, I'm going to show you about cleaning teapots. Now when you get your teapot, you want to look, make sure that it don't have any cracks or anything like that in it. Okay, and then you want to make sure, everything like that is smooth all around. You don't want any type of chips or anything like that. So then you're going to look inside of it. Make sure that it's nice and smooth. I'm not going to tell you it's going to be clean because a lot of them are not going to be clean. But we got a remedy for that. But, well, before I tell you that, I'll tell you this. Okay, so, and also now you see things like this. Some of them may have these, it's sort of like a filter. Some of them may not. And that's for like when you have, like when you might have some tea leaves or loose tea that, everything is not spilling through the spout. But in case it does, we got a remedy for that too. All right, so back to cleaning. Now, if you're going to clean your pots, use this. Get some baking soda. Now you can put in there teaspoon, tablespoon, whatever, whatever it is according to how, small or large your pot is. And preferably see if you can leave it overnight and then, wash it out again in the morning. And that should take care of those stains that are in there. Get you some type of soft cloth, don't try to use anything too abrasive, or a sponge or something like that. Okay, and also it's good for coffee stains. So if you got, a real bad coffee stains, try this and see how it works for you too. All right, and also when you're cleaning your spout of your teapot, try to get something like this, or it's anything, or a brush cleaner, something like that, and go down in there like that, because things hide in small places. So you want to go down in there like that too, and get that cleaned out. And once you do everything that you need to do, then you're just gonna rinse it. You're gonna rinse the inside good, pour it out, rinse it good, pour it out, and then you're gonna let your water flow through here a couple of times too and pour it out. Then if you can, you want to try to set it up, so it can dry. Well, you see, because I did that. I rinsed that out again already. But you want to sit it, where it can dry. And if you can't sit it like that, then just sit it like this, kind of let it air dry, or, get a paper towel or something like that, whatever you need to do. And, and let it dry out. And then after that, you can use it. Now, you can do this a couple of ways. Now, I have a teapot right now that's a bit heavier and more of a ceramic style that's sitting on a potpourri thing. So I want to show this to you right here. Hold on a second. Let me move my phone out the way, y'all. Okay, so you see this here? Right here. Now I have a tea light in there, so a little disclaimer, which you all should already know. Don't be using nothing like this around, anything like this around my English, y'all. Around little ones, because little ones are always curious. So what you can do, and just to show you that I'm legit about this being hot, I want to show you here. So I've already had me some tea in the making here, you know, so when she get here, we don't have to be going through a whole lot of stuff. Now what you can do, if you want to, is make your tea ahead of time, you know, like I did. Just put some water in there and have your tea bag in there or your loose leaf, whichever it might be. Now, if you have a loose leaf and you don't have an infuser, what you can do is get something like this from the Dollar Tree store. I just got mine from the Dollar Tree store. I had went to Dollar General, and you know this thing was almost like $3, $4, $5. No. So I went to Dollar Tree and got one of these here. It's the same, because it's really the same thing. And you would just pour your tea over there. So that way any type of debris or, you know, herbs or whatever it is that you might be using, flour, chips or whatever, they'll go through here and then you'll get your tea. Now, if you don't have something like this, okay, and of course you all know it's $1.25 because Dollar Tree went up to $1.25. How do y'all feel about that? I mean, some people say it don't make no difference. Some people say it's okay. Some people are like, really? You know, but hey, I mean, what are you going to do? You know, life is life. Oh, you know what? Let me go off the subject real quick here because I meant to tell you all this because I had to do a follow-up to when I had told you all about the about Dollar Tree changing to $1.25. Now, if you still want to get some things for like $1, you can go to Dollar General. Now, they have what they call a Dollar Mania aisle, and they have a lot of soaps, you know, toothpaste, mouthwashes, you know, different things like that that are still $1. And they also, like their gum, like, you know, 4 packs of gum, some candies and nacho chips and stuff, big bags of nacho chips and stuff, they're still $1 there. So just depends on where you are and what you want to do. Just to let you know that the dollar regular $1 is still alive and well at Dollar General. But, you know, not on everything, but just on those specific things. So if you're looking for something like that, sometimes, you know, check out Dollar General. Okay, back to the program. All right. So you can use that, or you can use something like these for a strainer. Now, yep, I know a lot of people use them for, you know, in the sink, in the kitchen and stuff like, you know, things like that. But you don't have to. You can do the same thing. Same thing like that. Because this is wide enough that it's going to fit right over there, no problem. Okay, and just have you a saucer or a cup or something on the side so that you can put this, you know, over to the side once you get done with it. Now, the thing about tea is sort of like, you know, when you getting your tea set up, it's sort of like when you're doing, like I told you guys before, when you're doing dishes, you don't have to have everything, you know, from the same manufacturer, because a lot of them, to me, they like copy designs from each other. So, for instance, okay, now we already know that this is Noritake, right? Okay. This is Noritake. Did I show y'all that for sure? Well, hold on a second. All right, there we go. That's Noritake. Now, but this, on the other hand, is just something very regular. But look how that matches that. You know, I mean, if anybody looking up under your tea sets, they don't need to be at your house. No. So you can do things like that. And also, now I found this. This is like a beautiful sandwich plate. You can use something like this. And this was only 99 cents. But look at that. Look at that crest right there. You know, really, which really makes it really classy. So, you know, we still all about living luxuriously on a budget, you all. Okay, now look at this. That beautiful gold trim around there. And all of these are like from four different manufacturers. But look how they all go together. Yeah, they all go together. Okay, so like I said, you all can do that. Now, when you're also having your tea, you know, you want to make it sort of like a little special time, you know, because you're not in a hurry. You just kind of reflecting, you know, you just kind of taking it easy. So when you're doing that, why don't you just fix your little snack, fix your little, what do they call it, a little charcuterie board, something like that. You know, get you some deli meat, some crackers, some cheese. You know, just kind of fix it up for you. You don't have to wait until you go out somewhere to make your time with yourself special. You don't have to do that. Okay, so I'm going to show you something like a little one I made over here. Now this right here is just something I did. They had some strawberries on sale, and I had made a pound cake, and so I had some little, you know, little. I had cut it into squares. So, and then I just made some little slices like that. So I got my strawberries here, my cake, got me some whipped cream here. Look, I got my cute little butter knife here if I wanted to spread cheese or butter, or, you know, if I just want to put some whipped cream on top of the cake. You know, so it's up to you to make your time with yourself special. Now, if you're thinking about maybe having a brunch or something like that, I'm going to show you some things that you can use. You don't have to get the whole kitchen nasty and make up a whole, you know, make a whole big deal. Now, you can get something like this. This is really cute. I found this at Marshall's. And this is going to make your perfect size little pancakes, or, you know, maybe you may be making some type of little omelet or something like that. And you can use this here for eggs, just to make everything perfectly circular and uniform to make it look really, really nice. All right. And then also, or you can use something like this little Bundt Maker, little Bundt Cake Maker. And see, I got this during the time, you know, last year when I told you all about the clearance sales that were going on. But look at those. Just some little tiny cakes that you spend how much for in the store. And all you got to do is just get you a little cake mix, or, you know, depends on, you know, how advanced you are, make your cake from scratch. And then just have you some little cakes there. All right. Or you can, if you're doing maybe like a breakfast brunch, you can get something like this. Get you a little mini waffle maker. You know, you can use that, and you see how they got it right here with the strawberries, the whipped cream on top, and your berries on the side. I mean, you can just make a whole production, and you can do it for yourself, or you can do it for somebody else. You know, whichever way you want to do it. You know, that's fine. But I'm gonna show you too here my other little pots that I got. Okay, you all already saw this one right here. And see, that's what I mean. See, I got the little tea light in there. And then I found this one right here, which I thought was really pretty. This one has more of an oriental vibe to it. And it had teacup. Well, you know, the teacups didn't necessarily match, but they still go with it. You see that? They still go with it. So, you know, you have to use your discerning eye, how you match things up together. And then this one here, now this I found separate. This beautiful set here, and this is from Mikasa, another name brand in dinnerware. This is Mikasa. But with that being said, I found this. So you see, you can have you can make your whole vibe here. You just have to take your time. You know, when you're going, I think I already told you guys, when you're going to thrift shops and whatnot, take your time and walk around. That's one place you do not want to really be in a hurry, unless you just really, really looking for something specific. You know, but I just wanted to stop by and share my little teapot thing with you, and cause me and Shirley gonna get ready and have some tea, and we're gonna spill the tea with each other now, not against each other anymore. So with that being said, I want you all to, when you sit down and having some tea, make it a special time. just kind of sit back and relax, you know, take it easy, because, you know, we always rushing through the day, always something on your mind, something to do, you know, somewhere to be, you got to go somewhere, you know, but just, we got to learn how to, you know, like the Lord say, our daily bread. We got to learn how to take things day by day. We cannot have control over everything all the time. You know, and sometimes we just got to rest and just kind of see how things go. But while we doing that, tell you what, let's just have a cup of tea. We're going to have a cup of tea. And we're going to let life flow. And I'll see you later.